No matter how ludicrously replayable Hades is, you will eventually tire of admiring its fetching pantheon. If you're after something similar though, we've rounded up 5 excellent games for fans of touring the popular Greek underworld. Liked Hades? Try these. Death's Door. Swooping in a flutter of black feathers, Death's Door is a new adventure which sees you taking up arms, or wings, as a soul-reaping corvid. It sounds hardcore, but Death's Door is actually adorably light-hearted, with plenty of humour to accompany you through its gorgeous world. Much like Hades, you'll be slicing and dodging at rapid pace through enemies, but this is no roguelike, and you probably shouldn't expect to feel hot under the collar for any of its NPCs, unless you've got a particular thing for, soup? There's a good chunk of old-school Zelda to Death's Door's exploration and tools. You'll even find a grappling hook partway through. But the heart of this indie title is unexpectedly closer to Dark Souls. Combat won't go easy on you, and you'll need to tackle towering bosses and hoard souls to progress on your path to opening the ominous Death's Door. Returnal. Lucky enough to own a PlayStation 5? Consider yourself luckier, because PS5 exclusive Returnal is a great pick for hardcore Hades fans. This punishing third-person shooter roguelike has you tackling projectile-spewing and uncomfortably tentacled aliens on a hostile world. If intense combat and edge-of-defeat battles were what kept you coming back to Zagreus' tale, Returnal will hold your attention for some time to come. Having crash-landed on this unwelcoming planet, your aim is to escape, and perhaps even figure out how you got there in the first place. Given the sheer number of deadly, slithering creatures packing the rooms ahead, achieving that goal is no straightforward feat. Each death sends you spiraling back to the start, and also reshapes the world ahead of you, meaning every run offers a new test. Returnal is mysterious, thrilling, and uncompromising in its challenge. One for Hades fans who weren't afraid to turn up the heat level. Moonlighter. The life of a shopkeep might not sound quite so as exciting as a demigod, but in Moonlighter you'll be selling rare relics personally scavenged from ancient, ever-changing ruins. Fittingly, this is a game split in two. The night is your chance to grab a sword and delve into procedural roguelike dungeons. Slaying monsters rewards you with goods to fill your satchel, and should you make it out alive, stack the shelves of your store. As the sun rises, it's time to make money. Filling out your store means estimating the value of each good you stock, adjusting prices and noting down interest based on the reactions of your customers. Make enough cash from your expeditions and you'll have the chance to upgrade both your gear and your establishment. The rarest trinkets are hidden behind titanic bosses in the very depths of each dungeon, but pursuing them risks being bumped back empty-handed after losing a fight. Combat in Moonlighter is more straightforward than in Hades, but there's an immense degree of satisfaction to watching your humble store thrive and expand after a successful nighttime run. Just remember to keep an eye out for shoplifters or impatient customers who'll be more than happy to relieve you of your treasures without dropping a dime in return. Hey, where do you think you're going? Not again. Dead Cells. Prefer your roguelikes from a different perspective? Dead Cells shifts things to a side-on 2D view, and blends the genre with Metroidvania-style exploration and upgrading. Don't be fooled by the name or aesthetic, this is no cheap Dark Souls knockoff. With a labyrinthine world rendered in stunning pixel art, Dead Cells is a delight to both look at and play. Each run offers up a choice of powers and weapons to start you off, but it's the upgrades snagged along the way that allow you to build your faceless warrior a terrifying repertoire of deadly skills. Combat here is all about speed, dodge rolling past blows and striking out so fast that enemies melt in an instant. You'll die, a lot, but each failure nets you tangible progress and feeds an urge to press further and do better on the next run. Supergiant's past games. If you're a Hades fan, chances are that you've already enjoyed developer Supergiant Games' previous work. But in the off chance you haven't, what are you waiting for? Go play them now! Bastion, Transistor, and Pyre are all stellar titles, packed with the gorgeous art, music, and writing you'd expect from the team. For the closest experience to Hades, we'd recommend heading back to the start and venturing out across Bastion's shattered world. Chunks of land and scenery pop into place as you battle through its grasslands and ruins, with the entire adventure narrated brilliantly in a smoky drawl.
True. Good news is the emergency defenses still work. Bad news is they're aiming for the kid.
At 10 years old, Bastion's combat isn't quite as slick as Hades anymore, but the enigmatic environment, ethical dilemmas, and ridiculously good soundtrack will offer more than enough impetus to blitz through its short running time. Bonus games. And yes, finally, we see you, the unashamed deviants, hoping for more games which blend a touch of visual novel romance into the mix. Hades is unique within roguelikes in that regard, but there are other genres hitting the same notes. If you're a fan of murder mystery, Paradise Killer's stylish supernatural island offers plenty of opportunities to flirt with suspects as you build a case for conviction. Prefer tactical strategy? Fire Emblem Three Houses on the Nintendo Switch complements sweat and toil on the battlefield with ample opportunities to befriend or even romance the members of your chosen house. And while we did say Hades was unique within roguelikes, Boyfriend Dungeon's hot off the digital shelves release might have something to say about that, and it's sure to be sharply delivered. In this dungeon crawling adventure, your weapons are available for more than one kind of action. You can take these sentient swords out on dates between runs, allowing you to discover their stories and maximize your love rank. Looking to the future, Neon White is an upcoming deck-based shooter, in which you, a dead assassin plucked from hell, need to earn redemption by cleansing heaven of its demonic pests. In addition to speedrunning and blasting through its pristine white levels, the game will even let you chat up the other assassins competing against you, to unlock side quests and, interesting conversations. You know, each to their own. Thanks for joining us here on HyperX. And if you're still stuck in the ancient Greek afterlife, why not occupy your eternity with these other videos, appearing on your screen in just a moment.